So this past week, I had to go away for a few days to go and give a workshop. So the past 2 years, all the workshops have been virtual and online. But with Europe starting to open up now, some of them are starting to be face to face again. So that means that I will occasionally have to travel away for a few days. It's just one of those things that one still has to be able to earn money, because at the end of the day, money is what gets things done on the farm. So luckily, Nick looks after Tandy and Julian takes care of the pigs. So I am really blessed to have a really supportive community around me so that I can still earn some money to keep the farm going and do all the changes that need to be done here. So I thought I'd just let you know if I'm having to travel. It's not because I'm going on a holiday, it's for work. So this last time I went to Denmark. Sometimes the best thing about going away is coming home. I arrived home last night to see my kitchen looked a little different, and it appears I've had an elf or some elves that have been at work over here. What a lovely surprise. Did you miss me, my piggies? Did you miss me, my piggies? Yes, I'm looking at you. Did you all miss me? Yes. Did you miss me? All of you? Good morning, Oreo. Good morning, Coco Pop. Good morning, Albert. Good morning, Tim Tam. Good morning, Mellow Puff. Yes, I hear you. Oh my goodness, listen to you singing. Yes. Oh. Hello. Hello, Quint. And who's this? All of you. Oh my goodness, my jeans were clean this morning. Okay, Tandy's helping. Are you helping in here, Tandy? We've put some straw in because we're going to move the pigs across. So I've got this net fence now, which I'm going to use to create a passage so that the pigs can go straight from this pen into this new one over there, without, because what would normally have, the others would listen, but Cocoa Pop generally heads off towards Acorn City at the top there. So this is just to sort of keep them controlled a bit. It's just like, so what we need, because we just needed to come to this. Okay, so we're hoping this is gonna work. Are they just gonna follow me without a bucket? Do you think I'm gonna need a bucket?
Well, you say it'd be safe to have, just to encourage them.
Yeah. So if you bring like, yeah, maybe some of the fruit or something. Are you guys ready to move to a different pen where you got some grass? Okay. Come on. Release the krakens. Come on. Come on. This way. This way. Come on, you're not coming this way.
Come.
That's it. Come, Cocoa Pop. Come on. That's it. You're very clever. I always say Cocoa Pop is the cleverest. Come on. Come, Puff. You're a bit slow. That's a good girl. Oh. They're ready to leave.
You got plenty of food. Plenty of munch.
Okay. This is the problem is with this gate. Here she comes. But she won't be able to go very far. Nah, there we go. Right. Yes, eat some grass. Look at that. Grazing pigs. And if you touch the wire, you'll get a bit of a shock. Your new home for the next couple of weeks until we move you again. So this is how you want to see kunekune pigs in a grassy field eating grass. So in the 4 days I was away, some more stuff has come up, which is very encouraging. So basil has come up. I can see the strawberry spinach is starting. Oh, I've got a Cape gooseberry that's come up there. Dill. There's a hibiscus that's come up. Onions are coming up. Collards. Excellent. one tomato that's come up started. And Brussels sprouts. I can see cosmos is starting to come up over here. That's about all that has started to come up from these ones that I planted just before I left. Oh, there's a zinnia. These tomato seedlings got hit by the frost just before I left, but they do seem to be staging a little bit of a recovery, so hopefully they recover and hopefully there's no more frost. But the cabbage is looking good. Raspberry canes are starting to wake up and show some signs of life. My winter sowing is going flat out over here, as you can see. But look at this one. You don't even have to look through the top to see how crazy this is going. This is broccoli.
There's like a theme throughout the whole lot, so it looks like it's a solid rock formation. Than, you know. So we've got that in the bottom at least.
This is absolutely stunning.
So
I am so very grateful. This is like, yeah, awesome.
So
absolutely awesome.
A foot or so higher than that today.
Okay, brilliant. So Nick has a cunning plan. What is your cunning plan?
Okay, that rock behind you.
This giant rock, yeah.
So what you do, you keep piling earth here, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep piling it, and then you get some jacks, big jacks obviously, big rock, and you jack the rock over onto the earth, yeah? Then you keep jacking up the corner and putting more earth underneath it until the bottom of the rock is this height, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you clear the earth around the outside, build a wall around the outside, and that's your roof.
I thought you were going to say we're just going to get Julian to stand there and like hold it up with one finger. Superman. Just make sure you've had your, what do you have to have, kryptonite or something? I don't think so. I think there were too many uses of the word jack in there. So in my little cottage just around the wood bird is on this big granite stone, but there are like a couple of holes around the sides which would make great mouse holes. So I've got some cement here with Nick, and I am going to wet the area and fill it up with some cement. So let's wet it. So I've wet it, and I'm now going to fill it up. And I might need more cement, I think. Oops. Just to fill up these holes just a little bit. Okay, so there you go. Job done. Closed up those little holes. So Nick is doing this most amazing job.
No, lies, all lies.
What do you mean
lies? All I'm
lies?
doing is stacking stones on top of each other. That's as simple as that.
Yeah, but you know what? You're a brilliant stone stacker. You can do one of those, Didn't you used to have like a series in UK as well where you had to guess a person's profession?
Yeah.
And it would come up,
Yeah.
Nick is a stone stacker. And then you got to ask questions.
Yes, but it's called What's My Line?
Or something like, yeah, right. Nick is a stone stacker. But this is like my favorite part. I love it when it's got like the gap between these two stones, and then Nick has put in the smaller stones. It looks stunning. And Nick says that's his trademark. So I am so excited to have Nick's trademark on my wall.
Just need more stones now.
Yeah. We're sort of sifting through the wall we broke down. A lot of the stones has turned out to be just rubbly.
Yeah.
Rubbly? Is that a word? Rubbly?
That could be a word, that could be a new word. The thing is, what you need when you're building a wall, you need a face on the stone. And if you look at a lot of these, they don't have a face anywhere.
But you see that wall over there has got your iconic small stones in between.
Yes, this one.
Yeah. So once that gets pointed, it'll look like a Nick trademark.
Well, that's, the Portuguese, fill in the gaps instead of using mortar or anything. They tend to fill the gaps in with small stones like that. Been doing it for hundreds of years. They copied me all that time ago.
Oh wow. Wow, did you see how Nick is he's like a monster machine, those monster trucks. Look how he's picking up these big boulders and just flinging them with one hand. This is like exciting stuff.
There it is.
And all of that for this one tiny stone.
Watch.
The one tiny stone.
Oh!
Oh!
Rectify that.
Almost.
Perfetto.
A genius. Absolute genius. This looks absolutely stunning. Actually, that yellow brush gives it a little bit of color.
I'm going to build it in.
We build the brush in. Now she's going to stand in it so nobody else can get in it. And maybe perhaps going to eat some oranges rather. The livestock guardian dog in action. The shepherd is going past with his flock, and the dogs are, Tandy considers too close. So she is protecting our home. Oh, look at you, little Miss Livestock Guardian. And the dogs are just sitting there chilling, ignoring her. It's quite funny. Ah, here's another one of my marker stones over here. So the shepherd is actually grazing his sheep on this neighbor's farm that's for sale. You can see them all over here. So this is why I'm wanting to... Oh my goodness, Tandy. This is why I'm wanting to fence my bottom field and the one where I've got the vines, because these sheep sometimes do wander. Some of them will wander onto my property, and I'm sure they would then eat vegetables. Look at the sky this morning. Heavy clouds. We had quite a bit of rain during the night, which is very welcome. The water mine is filled up nicely after the night's rain, which is good to see. And I see the do you know, we've taken this willow out twice and it keeps growing back, and I can see it's now starting to get leaves again. Actually, that's the remains of the willow. That's all the willow that we've taken out, like repeatedly. And there's not much there, but it just keeps coming back. Nothing happening with any of the grapevines yet. At the moment they still just look like dead twigs. So you're busy planning another house for pigs for when they're going to be in this paddock that we're going to close in. We're going to leave this paddock. We were going to split this into two, but we are going to keep it as one big paddock because the pigs really do enjoy grazing. This breed of pig does anyway. I don't know if it's just because it's been raining and a bit of a gloomy day, or if the bees are all out foraging, but there's not as much activity at the beehive as there has been in previous times. But I can still see bees flying in and out, but definitely not nearly as much activity as there has been, but it could be the weather. But they don't seem to be leaving, they seem to be coming back, so maybe they're all foraging for food at the moment. Yeah, I can see them coming in, and amongst the flowers and that as I've been walking through here, you can see bees at the flowers. Potatoes are doing really well. That one's just starting to come up now. And look at this surprise I got today. Nick, the hero, has put up my mosaic farm sign. I was telling him yesterday, oh, I've really got to put the sign up, but I don't know if I will be able to put it into the ground. I don't know if there's enough soft ground. And I've just taken a walk down here to my entrance. There's my shark rock. And there is my sign. Quinta de Bella Pedra. Or as someone has said, how must I say it? Quinta de Bella Padra. Padra. That's how I say it. Love it. Thank you, Nick. This might still all look a little chaotic, but it's home. It's my home. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you on the next video. And if you're needing any help with anything to do with irrigation, I recommend Regacentra highly. They always go above and beyond, and they are next door to Suffragans in Castelo Branco. So I still do, the work that I do is for an international education organization. And I really enjoy it, and I enjoy giving back all the years that I've spent teaching and in classes. At least now I can share what I've learnt with other teachers through these teacher training workshops. So I thought I'll just put this little segment in so that you can understand that's what I do to generate an income to be able to, well, survive for one, and keep doing the work on the farm. Obviously, it's based on you getting like assignments each month. Some months you might not get much in the way of work. So, for example, my pay for January was only £50 because December was much quieter because it was holiday time and there's not much work you can do with £50. So yeah, I thought I would just fill you in with, because a lot of people have asked, how am I making a living, and what am I doing to get money? And that's what I'm doing. I'm still doing like teacher training workshops.